What's up, guys? It's ProfessorBroman back here in Destiny. We're gonna drive around Earth a little bit, and we're gonna talk about everybody's favorite new activity, the Trials of Osiris. I guess it's not new, necessarily, but now that it's in its third week, and competition is either starting to stiffen up or cheat its way to the top, I thought that it might be a good time to open up a forum for discussion here on my channel, as well as just kind of openly talk about whatever kinds of bullshit you guys have been encountering. Now, I know that typically, and this is, I guess this is the place to start, typically, when you're talking about PvP, if you even hint that the person you are playing might not be on the up and up, the initial response is, you just need to play better. However, this attitude, in my opinion, is a really, really huge detriment to not just the Destiny PvP community, but to the PvP or competitive community of literally any game ever. While playing better can definitely improve your chances against anyone, including people who might lag switch, it's not going to improve your ability to play against folks who decide to give you free wins via quitting out early in Trials of Osiris and or DDoS your ass if they decide that they just want to get their perfect ticket as soon as possible. Now, Bungie mentioned in the weekly update that they're paying really close attention to people who are cheating. So what does that mean? What are they actually paying attention to? Well, primarily, they're paying attention to your reports. They're paying attention to anyone that you flag as possibly being a nefarious competitor, or someone who looks like they might be doing something that could potentially be cheating. So if you don't tell them, they'll never know. Now, there's a huge stigma, and it's a huge issue for me, at least while I'm streaming. If I feel strongly that someone might be cheating, and I mention something about it, my entire chat is either, get good, yeah, fuck that guy, or you're just a whiny loser bitch. Now, while all of these attitudes are pretty prevalent in most competitive communities, I would love it if maybe in our Destiny community, the one that belongs to all of us, everyone who's watching this video, everyone who plays the game, was free of that bullshit. I mean, look, if you're playing someone and then instantly, every time they're down, suddenly their connection goes to shit and they beat your ass and then everyone's connection gets fine again, and that continues to happen throughout the entire match, or you run against someone who is in a clan called Lag Switch Warriors and for some reason their connections just never seem to be right, it's obviously something going on. But without all of us working together collectively to kind of purge the garbage from the system, eventually, there's a high possibility that you might never want to play Trials of Osiris ever again, because you feel like, you know what, the chances of me being able to effectively compete in 9 matches in a row is so low that I just say, fuck it. Today was quite a frustrating day for myself, if we're being completely honest. We just, you know, spent all day and pretty much all of my passage coins on every single ticket, and yet it seemed as if we could not get through a full set of matches without one match falling into that highly questionable category. My brother, who also streams on Twitch, twitch.tv/T-Rex, hashtag selling out, hashtag making money, hashtag you're a jerk, whatever, he also had this issue. You know, he actually got DDoSed and booted out of a match. My friend Gathalion, who you might know here on Twitch or on YouTube, he encountered a whole bunch of people when he was playing on Xbox that quit out early. Now, quitting early gives you a loss, right, bro man? No, these people were changing their characters in the change character screen anytime they got a matchup that they felt they couldn't win. Which didn't award them a loss, it awarded the other person a win, but it's still, you know, crappy. Everyone who's playing wants to play the game. And if you can't play the game, what's the goddamn point of it all? You know what I mean? If you're trying to play Trials of Osiris, you should be forced to face every team you run up against, whether or not you're playing against someone who's gonna beat your ass or someone who's gonna, you know, who's someone you're going to stomp. It doesn't really matter. It's all about the competition. But how can you have competition if there is no level playing field? And that's the problem, is that right now there isn't a level playing field. My dad always raised me and said, look, Ben, if you're going to complain about something, at least have a solution in mind. So here's my solution, and you might not like it, but my solution, and it's something that a lot of people have asked for, is just get dedicated servers. Now, it's not a simple thing for Bungie to do, not at all. It's not easy for them to just grab some dedicated servers and be like, flip a switch, and then it just happens. But a dedicated server, it works a little bit differently than the way servers work now. You can always complain about the Destiny servers, but when you're playing PvP, it is a peer-to-peer connection, which means the game is being hosted on someone's console. It could be yours, it could be someone else's, it doesn't matter. But that network is really small, simple, and volatile. So when someone wants to lag switch or someone wants to DDoS you, it's not hard for them to achieve victory via nefarious means, because the system, the network is such a tiny little thing. It's just the 6 of you playing on someone's console, which is really easy to manipulate. But if you have a dedicated server room, you know, located somewhere, you got a much heftier connection. Everyone is connecting into the server, and the server is stable and controlled by Bungie and not your console. And it might open the servers up to being DDoSed or whatever, and that would obviously be very bad, and it might result in some downtime on PvP while they implement it, but I think that something like that would be a really good solution. And as Destiny moves forward, and they want it to become a competitive game type, especially if they want Trials of Osiris or whatever, if Bungie is looking for Destiny to become another truly competitive shooter after they get all the balancing issues sorted out, it's something that they're going to have to do eventually, so why not do it now? I would love to know what you guys have to think about all this. Feel free to leave your thoughts, your experiences, your messages in the comment section below. Also, don't forget that I fucking love each and every one of you. I really appreciate your support here on YouTube and on Twitch. If you haven't had the time to come over and check out Twitch recently, we've been doing a lot of fun stuff, so feel free to come on over there. You can say hi to me in person. You can, like, see my face. It's totally crazy. You're like, right now, oh my god! Ah! Broman's face! But it's like that all the time on Twitch. Just not on the YouTubes. Just not on the YouTubes. You know, come say hi. It'll be a lot of fun. I love you guys. Make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. Leave your thoughts, your suggestions, your experiences in the comments, and I will catch you guys next time in Destiny. Thank you so much, and have a fantastic evening, guys.